How Zero Trust Security works. Most traditional security works on a simple idea. If you are inside the network, you are trusted. If you are outside, you are not. But that assumption breaks down quickly. Devices move. People work remotely. Threats can come from inside as easily as outside. So instead of deciding who to trust once, Zero Trust flips the model entirely. It assumes nothing is trusted by default, not even you. So today we are going to walk through how Zero Trust security actually works and why it treats every request as something that needs to be verified. Chapter 1. What Zero Trust means. Zero Trust is a security approach based on continuous verification. It does not assume that any user or device is automatically safe. Every access request must be checked. This applies regardless of where the request comes from. The core idea is simple. Never trust, always verify. Chapter 2. The traditional model. In older systems, security focused on the network boundary. Once inside, users often had broad access. This worked when systems were more centralized. However, it created risks if something inside the network was compromised. Zero Trust moves away from this model. Chapter 3. Identity verification. Every request begins with identity verification. The system checks who is making the request. This may involve passwords, multi-factor authentication, or device checks. The goal is to confirm identity before granting access. Chapter 4. Device validation. It is not just about the user. The device being used is also evaluated. The system checks whether the device meets certain requirements. This may include software updates or security settings. A trusted user on an untrusted device may still be restricted. Chapter 5. Least privilege access. Zero Trust limits access to only what is necessary. This is called least privilege. Users are given access to specific resources rather than the entire system. This reduces the impact of potential breaches. Chapter 6. Continuous monitoring. Access is not granted permanently. The system continuously monitors activity. If something unusual is detected, access can be adjusted or revoked. This creates an ongoing verification process. Chapter 7. Micro-segmentation. Zero Trust often divides systems into smaller segments. Each segment has its own controls. This prevents unrestricted movement within a network. If one area is compromised, others remain protected. Chapter 8. Policy-based decisions. Access decisions are based on policies. These policies consider factors like identity, location, and behavior. The system evaluates these factors in real time. This allows flexible and context-aware access control. Chapter 9. Encryption and secure communication. Data is protected during transmission. Encryption ensures that information cannot be easily intercepted. Secure communication is a key part of the overall system. It works alongside identity and access controls. Chapter 10. Real-world applications. Zero Trust is used in many environments. It supports remote work by securing access from different locations. It is also used in cloud-based systems. These use cases benefit from flexible and continuous verification. Chapter 11. Challenges. Implementing Zero Trust can be complex. It requires changes to existing systems and processes. Balancing security and usability can be difficult. Too many checks can affect user experience. The system must be carefully designed. Chapter 12. Why it matters. As systems become more distributed, traditional boundaries become less clear. Zero Trust adapts to this shift. It focuses on verifying each interaction rather than relying on location. This approach helps address modern security challenges. To wrap up, Zero Trust security works by requiring verification for every access request. It checks both user identity and device status before granting access. Access is limited through least privilege and monitored continuously. Techniques like micro-segmentation and policy-based decisions enhance control. While more complex than traditional models, it provides a more adaptable approach to modern security needs. This has been a mini Leviathan production. If you enjoyed it, check out our other videos. See you in the next one.